hi again, you guys. Welcome to another edition of Curtis Collects Vinyl Records. We're going to call one of these episodes, in fact, this episode we're making right now, What's New in My Record Collection. I went to a trade show, a lot of tables in a big kind of a hall, like a big conference center, and, you know, I don't know, there might have been 80 vendors there and hundreds of people, you know, going through the bins, and I go in there and it's close by to where I live, and I'm like, yeah, let's go in and check it out. Sometimes I actually go there with some of my extra records that I have, and I need to make some room, getting rid of some commons or some duplicates that I have, and I'll get a table. But sometimes I just go there and just want to pay the $3 entry fee and then just go noodling around. So here's what's new in my collection, and we'll get to this great song in just a second. So there's a musical out right now about, it's called something about Sunny Day or in the Summertime, one of their songs. So it's kind of the story of the Kinks and the two brothers that are in the Kinks. They're a great band, and so we'll get to that song. But this is their greatest hits, one of their greatest hits albums, and I don't know, it's just like kind of a, yeah, it's on RCA. Cool. I added that. Written, produced, and arranged by Raymond Douglas Davies. Alright, so we'll come back to them. And then here's a really cool looking record. It's Larry Carlton, Friends 3. He has everybody playing on here. Who's anybody? Just a lot of trumpets, trombones, woodwinds. B.B. King. Jeff Porcaro is on here. Joe Sample, of course, all those greats. Here's another Larry. This is Larry Coryell, Spaces. Wow, is he great. This is on Vanguard, Apostolic, and I cannot wait to get into this. This has Larry Coryell, John McLaughlin, Chick Corea, Miroslav Vitos, and Billy Cobham on drums. Is that killer? Is that a killer lineup? Wow, cannot wait to dive into that. Here are the Dramatics. Any time, any place. Wow, they are ready to party. Look at these beautiful people. And here they are. Love it. Just love it. I love when they do this. I mean, I love when they have, you know, all this great stuff. So I'm going to dive into that. Here's Arlo Guthrie, Hobo's Lullaby. He also has some great people playing on this record. Hoyt Axton, Ry Cooder, Doug Dillard from the Dillards, I believe, Vanetta Fields, who sings on everything, Wilton Felder, Jim Keltner, Clyde King, Linda Ronstadt. Oh my God. I bought that because this just has such a stellar cast of characters on this. Wow, that's cool. Here's Pete Seeger with his children's concert at Town Hall. I think Town Hall is also in Manhattan. I think I saw a show there called the Town Hall. It's not a town hall, it's kind of a little jazz club with cabaret tables. So that's cool. Burt Bacharach and Friends, including Herb Alpert, Carpenters, Wes Montgomery, Sergio Mendes, playing and singing some of the greats in the Burt Bacharach catalog, which is immense. Here are Easy Pieces. I didn't know who was in this group, but it turns out Hamish Stewart, of the Average White Band fame. Steve Ferrone on drums, and that's pretty cool. And then here is the great Pat Metheny group with a big poster. It's recorded live. It's their double live entry. And you have Pat Metheny, Lyle Mays, Steve Rodby, and Dan Gottlieb, and this other guy, Nana Vasconcelos, I think. Alright, that's pretty cool. And then here's the Incredible String Band. These guys played at Woodstock, I believe. I'm pretty sure they did. So, alright, so we're going to play a long song, just, you know, as a kind of a note to the listener here. I much prefer the live version of this on their great double live album, but we're going to play the studio version. The intro is different, and there's also an extra verse or chorus that's woven into this version of Celluloid Heroes. What a story! What a great theme for this song.
Everybody's a dreamer, everybody's a star, and everybody's in movies. Doesn't matter who you are. There are stars in every city, in every house and on every street. And if you walk down Hollywood Boulevard, their names are written in concrete. Don't step on Greta Garbo as you walk down the boulevard. She looks so weak and fragile, that's why she tried to be so hard. But they turned her into a princess, and they sat her on a throne. But she turned her back on stardom, because she wanted to be alone. You can see all the stars as you walk down Hollywood Boulevard. Some that you recognize, some that you've hardly even heard of. People who worked and suffered and struggled for fame. Some who succeeded and some who suffered in vain. Rudolph Valentino looks very much alive, and he looks up at his dresses as they sadly pass him by. Avoid stepping on that or ghosty, 'cause he's liable to turn and bite. But stand close by Betty Davis, because hers was such a lonely life. If you covered him with garbage, George Sanders would still have style. And if you stamped on Mickey Rooney, he would still turn on and smile. But please don't tread on dearest Marilyn, 'cause she's not very tough. She should have been made of iron or steel, but she was only made of flesh and blood. You can see all the stars as you walk down Hollywood Boulevard. Some that you recognize, some that you hardly even heard of. People who worked and suffered and struggled for fame. Some who succeeded and some who suffered in vain. Everybody's a dreamer, everybody's a star, and everybody's in showbiz. Doesn't matter who you are. And those who are successful, be always on your guard. Success walks hand in hand with failure along Hollywood Boulevard. I wish my life was a non-stop Hollywood movie show. Fantasy world of celluloid films and heroes. Because celluloid heroes never feel any pain. And celluloid heroes never really die. You can see all the stars as you feel any pain. Unsteady like heroes never really die.
Okay, well, I have to kind of, contradict myself, which I do all the time anyway. And of course, I really love the live version of that song, because the intro is just majestic. But that studio version is just really great. It's not I think I've just heard the live version so many times, and it's such an anthem to me. But boy, I think this holds up quite well. What a story! Just a great theme for a song. Love that. So guys, this was what's new in the collection down here. This was another edition of Curtis Collects Vinyl Records. Thanks for watching and for listening and all the above. We cover that all the time. I'm just a passionate collector, not an expert, but that's the beauty of this great format of vinyl. So, with that, we'll see you guys back here again soon. Thanks for watching and thanks for listening.